clear close corner immediately, so he does get himself one kill, but Ethan can trade it very swiftly. Phelps, now smoked off, isn't going to have any vision of the site as Tarek spins for the plant. Ethan will nab himself a second kill in the round, and that is NRG 4v3 in a post plant.
I love the strat. It's very simple. They only use a couple of smokes. They go for mid control. It's super easy. They do rely on MIBR not peeking window, which is something. Oh, smoke coming out. There's a kit here. There could be a lucky defuse. Couple of nice shots from Ethan, though. He's looking for it. Dabs steals that one away, but they did need him to steal that one away because Fallen had a kit.
Yeah, that's okay. You let it slide. You know, excellent pistol from Ethan there. Gets the close corner clear as they come up. Connector covers the bomb plant. Just blasts back both the players standing on the ticket. And then Daps, you know, he gets his piece of the pie.
NRG have tons of great pistol rounds. This is
4 HP.
Definitely one of them. Yeah, that bomb was like within 1 second of getting defused, so very close stuff. Could have been a nicer round, I suppose. 4Ks are sick. Usually sequences with aces are usually less nice because they're usually more spread out, so 4Ks I think is the peak. Nico's 4K with the scout. God,
that was gorgeous.
That was gorgeous.
One of the plays of the tournament. I would put it up there alongside.
The only time we have a sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
The only time we've had a really nice, super fast 5-piece 1v5 with Shroud netcode guides back in the day.
On A-Site Nuke?
On A-Site Nuke on Csgo. That was the fastest, cleanest, like a last bullet headshot in there. Everybody should go look that up. Shroud versus netcode guides 1v5.
Is that what he's playing on Mama Juma?
That was Manajumas, yeah.
I was close.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Oh, oh, nice. Oh my God, get wrecked, Fallen. He's going to get 3 for his efforts. The Galil goes big. Ooh, Taco just watched Abs get away. He wants that knife.
Knife him.
Get him. Phelps will clear it. Obviously warned, of course, by Taco that there was a player coming from behind, so makes use of the rifle, but then loses it.
Okay, just imagine this, right?
Yeah, I'm eyes closed.
A Galil. Okay, now imagine it as war drums.
What do you
war
mean?
Drums.
I'm not following.
When it's shooting.
Okay.
Try to envision that sound.
War drums.
Okay, the next time
Shirk shoots, picture the sound as war drums.
War drums, and then you won't be able to unsee it. Just think about a guy beating drums really quickly. Okay. I've ruined your Galil listening to experience. I promise. Not a single off-in play for MIBR.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about anything else now, Launders. This is what you've done.
Well, we'll wait for it. We'll see.
Okay.
He's going to make some noise with it.
War drums.
War drums.
We'll wait. You can talk.
Let me take you through the action. Mid-control here for NRG. Smokes go down, they push up. There's no one in connector to stop them. It's a close A setup for MIBR, so they're expecting some kind of split. They're going to peek for information. This could be good versus mid-control as well. They do, as we can see, have 3 players on A. And it seems like they're finally getting a bit frisky. They know if they get, you know, Fur is not going to be able to help them forever, or Fallen. So they've got to get into better spots. But NRG have not actually picked A. They've gotten connector control, but it looks like they're just going to use this 4-1 and use Daps as a flank. They've gotten a lot of map control really quickly. Usually connector is what takes the longest.
Anybody going to contest that catwalk, or any of these A players going to double back and get eyes on mid? Seems not. Coldzera, though, good position. He's going to get himself 2, almost a third with the catwalk player being spotted, but he's got the bomb. I mean, that's a hell of a consolation prize already, and they're still at an advantage until Daps cuts it down by 1. Cold cleared eventually from the apartments, but it's Breezy alone. He's got 2 kills already and 2 to go if he wants to win this round.
See how nice this is? NRG moved fast enough. They have lots of time left over. Oh, dude, he knows where Phelps was. Phelps is the one who killed Dap, so he realizes he's either coming from here or Cat. And there it is, the headshot. 4-piece for Breeze, 1v2 to close it out. What a sick round by him.
He picked up the bomb. Not that he wanted it. He wanted those headshots, he wanted the kills, and he went hunting for them. Like you said, knowing, of course, because Phelps had gotten his in-game leader at the A site that he should be near. Hot damn. Breezy with a 4K, 7-2 to start in the first 3 rounds. We're 3 rounds deep. We've had 2 4Ks.
Very important ones, too. And both for NRG. Half armor and pistols. And Fallen goes ahead and gets a kill. That's an aggressive push. They can't actually leave here, which is kind of interesting. And it looks like they're going to fight. Oh my god, Ethan. You didn't even want that second one.
That's not even fair.
No.
Like, what did Fur do wrong?
Yeah.
What did Fur do wrong?
Existed.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, poor guy. Now they're going to play off the grenades, but you know what? Ethan actually gets caught hopping. And now they don't know that the play is... Oh, he does it again. He does it again.
That was so nice.
Bro, that's how he just wrecked Fallen at the top of mid with the Galil, remember? There are 3 players pushing him behind the boxes, and he just snaps onto the head. Does it here again. I'm starting to think that Breeze is kind of good at this game.
Yeah, he might be. Look how skinny Zeus is. Oh my god.
I thought I was looking in a mirror.
Yeah. What a glow up. Gold's going to hold on to this. Kind of just ran into 2. They killed the 2 players underpass, and then they ran into 2 more in B. So the hardest route to get a plant, they kept 3 alive, which is not bad. Energy out to 4-0. And MIBR got to show up this round. They got to show up now.
Yeah, you can't let another CT side at the start of a game get so far away from you.
I don't think the setup was so bad the last round they gave up mid control, but they didn't really adjust fast enough. I think they, once again, just needed to be a little bit more aggressive for information. They had that close A ramp set up. They had 1 player go in, but they didn't push all the way through. They seemed scared that NRG might be waiting for them on A ramp, which it's okay to be scared, but you've still got to be prepared to push. And if they did that, then they could have flanked through spawn. They could have flanked NRG going to B. They had info, if they fought for mid control, Daps couldn't have been connector so quickly. So here they'll have a more aggressive stance on mid, which is good. And Fur is going to be sitting in connector in front of where the smoke would land, which is the important thing to think about. We have bait set up here as Fallen comes in behind with the op, and he'll try to take a shot and fall off, I'm sure.
Or Fur now isolated.
Takes that shot.
Ooh, Tarek doesn't clear it. Had his head on a swivel, and then has it taken off. Fur able to hold his position. How do NRG respond? Playing off the 4v5.
Whoa, that smoke in CT is huge.
Player in the back of A site, though.
Oh.
Yep,
Oh,
Cold Zera.
Firebox, yeah.
He's coming out to activate. Sure enough, clear sandwich.
Really took his time with that one.
He is open, though. They evacuated.
Yeah, really playing retake here. Might be a big risk.
Itacio
Uh-oh. Ooh,
gets
nice
the second.
shots.
Yeah, beauty.
That was
Beauty
sick.
of a shot.
Just took a shot on them.
Yeah. Now they're going to get their bomb plant. You know, it's a little something to work with, but a Molotov lands on Daps' head, and now in a 1v5, Breezy will be bested. It's about time he dies.
It was about time, for sure. Yeah, he was the Terminator there for a little bit. Yeah, I heard you don't like Terminator references. Yeah, I can do.
What?
I'm honored.
You're
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, no, growing up, right? Because, you know, you go back to, what, late 90s, early 2000s. What's the only famous Connor? It's John Connor.
Oh.
And my name is Connor.
That's true.
So that's why I don't like the references, because people used to always tell me to get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Every day.
I'll be back with weapons.
I feel like it's like if you make a Hugo Boss reference to Hugo,
That's not so bad.
he gets so tilted.
Oh, he does.
Because he's listened to that for, you know, what, all 15 years of his life?
It's almost like bullying.
But the good kind.
Yeah, good kind. Okay. So, MIBR did win 1 round at least. It was a good round that they won. They did with connector control. Taco had a good shot, especially to kick things off. They were playing a retake situation on B, which is not a spot you want to be in, but they maintained the man advantage. And were able to take that out. Oh, but now clearly a point of contention for NRG. It's not something you want a team to feel like they can run up to, not use many nades, get inside of, and then start the round from there, because that means the round's moving way too quickly. You want the team to fight really hard for connector, maybe have it around 40 seconds, and then from there they've probably used some nades, maybe lost a player, and it's a much easier CT round. But NRG are already coming in for the change-up, and so have MIBR. They have some mid presence now. Aggressive on Cat here with an op, and they've got a second op and Fallen at the A ramp.
Yeah, he's not going to sit back towards Ticket this time around.
This is the perfect setup for A.
Throwing himself into the midst of it all, but Phelps has died first, and Fallen's rotation right into the flames. So between Ethan and Daps, they've slain two of the initial defenders. A fast rotation from MIBR, sure enough, but they get smoked off. They could just haphazardly push through it, but Taco, he'll be spotted because Daps takes the high road, peers over top of the smoke, and picks him up easy. There's a flank, but it's slow. Fur will not arrive in time to stop plant. Tarek gets it in.
I think they're going to wait. I mean, there's so many players from NRG, they're going to be aware of the flank, I want to say.
Ooh, wow, okay.
Sketchy, but Fur still wins the duel. Half jumping up. So the setup that MIBR had, even though they got like decimated, you could see their setup, and they had a good feeling it was going to be a full A.
Yeah.
They had one player close A ramp. That's a lot of resources to have very committed to the site. The closer you are to the choke point on the site, the farther you are away from the other site. So, you know, if you're playing like a flex rotator position, you'll normally get smoked out and you can play for a retake. If you're playing within the site, that means you're expecting players to come that way. Otherwise, you're wasting time being there. So, at Fallen close A ramp with the op, he needed to hit that op shot. They had one boosted up on Palace. Players came both their directions. Neither of them delivered. So, that comes down to MIBR simply not hitting their shots, even though they had a good read. And it's a play they've been waiting for. They've been playing close A ramp more than once. They did it 3 times, I think, so far in this half. One round they got shot in the back. One round the team actually went B and they didn't push all the way through.
Yeah, they rotated
that round
over.
They just got destroyed, even though they were expecting it. So there's a series of problems here for MIBR.
Yeah, they finally get what they wanted, but it doesn't go the way they wanted.
Yeah.
So we'll take a pause. But a deep breath.
Like an optical illusion. It looks like Coldzera's desk is completely slanted.
What is that? Oh, it's because they're raising desk. Yeah, they have adjustable height. His is higher. It is higher.
Oh, it is slanted.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. All right.
No. There's, I don't know, man. I don't know what this wizardry is.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything would just fall off, right?
I've wanted to get
standing desk.
Yeah, because I want to know what it's like to play Counter-Strike standing. I feel like you could take you could take an action pose. You could put 1 foot forward, like when you're, lifting heavy weights.
Who's watching you?
Well, I don't want anybody to watch me, but I just think you could
like stream with like
I think
a
like,
leg cam.
What if you tap into your full potential? I can do things much better standing up than I can sitting normally, right? So is Counter-Strike one of those things that we just haven't realized yet? If you're doing anything physical, if you're trying to tap into your body's potential,
do you really believe the Earth is flat, or are we joking?
No,
about
we're
that?
joking about that. Yeah. I have some outlandish ideas, Launders, but
I think ground Earth theory is very appealing.
We're going to keep up this close A aggression.
And they're right about it once again.
Yep.
Got 3 in A. What they want.
Palace player's not going to get killed right away. Fur actually manages to win his duel. Now that frag grenade could be big. Does soften him up. And he's going to keep himself tucked in here. Fur could be so problematic for MIBR, but Fallen removed after just 1 kill. So the bomb plant comes in off Cirque. Fur wants to engage, and sure enough, Dabs will get him. Now that Palace control falls back into the hands of NRG, and Taco falls at the hand of the op, Coldzera. Damn, that's a headshot from downtown. But unfortunately, NRG are still on the other side of town, so he's just going to have to hold this off.
Man, if your air players are just not delivering, like you're in panic. I mean, you're in a terrible spot because they had 3 there. They were waiting for the fights. Fur made a good push. Phelps actually had a great spot. It was on the other side of the smoke. He dropped a smoke nice and early. So he wasn't an animation or anything. He waited for him to come through. Breeze just like flicked to him. I think Phelps is going to wait until more poured out. So maybe they got a little bit unlucky there because it seemed like they did a couple of good things timing-wise to call out that it was going to be an A hit. They have the right read once again. So I guess Fallen's done his job, but they need to deliver. If they can't deliver with players in the site, they need to think about just retaking it.
Sure.
They need to play back in CT. They need to forget about close A ramp. They need to let NRG use a lot of resources to get in. And they know NRG know that they're going to have to be aware of close A ramp play. So they're conditioned to expect that, which means they'll probably expend more resources than they would like to, which is probably good. Then you can have a resource advantage in the after plant. But holding it is not working out for MIBR. I mean, there's no other way to look at it.
We're going to go for a little bit of a cap push here in the 9th round of the first half. They've gotten a player to the top of the ladder room. So Coldzera will have eyes downwards once the smoke fades. There it is for opening kill. And then Phelps peeks out from window. Good left-right. 2-hit combo.
Combination.
Gets that 5v3.
Smoked him.
How do they get back into this? NRG, that is. They're not going to find anybody close A. Talked about just sitting back, and it makes absolute sense once you have this double man advantage. But Fallen, so a couple bullets whizzed by. All 3 Ts have arrived, bomb included. They haven't all crossed. Phelps going to actually let Cirque get this down.
Oh, good nade.
Oh, almost.
He did the damage on him crossing and that nade.
Yeah, 52 damage with the gun,
Dude.
44 off the grenade.
This is a pretty sick plant for NRG. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but not a bad start. Oh, that's a bad flash.
He talked about just going for the retake, and now they're just going to have to. The utility's dwindling for MIBR, and Tarek's position unchecked. He's going to get himself 2 kills. Then he goes for the 3rd. Daps gets a double in it all. 5 kills for NRG in just a flurry. Wow. From where?
They got the plant down 3v5 and didn't lose a single player.
From where does that come from?
I mean, they had to clear Tarek. They cleared Tarek, it's over, but...
And we're so focused on Tarek that in the middle of that, Daps picks up a double kill.
It's...
Oh my god!
I mean, yeah, when it rains, it pours.
What a 3v5!
That's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Oh, and they're not even going to let off the gas pedal. MIBR.
Yeah, they're forced to save.
Yep. No pause, nothing.
I would be so tilted. I mean,
I'm tilted, and it didn't even happen to me.
There's a fine spot to be in. 5v3, moved in. They just need to clear Tarek. We don't know how Daps got those kills.
I'm pretty sure he was in Palace, so he must have peeked off of the Palace while Tarek was going ham.
Stars aligned, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Go to the kills. Moving through this anti-deco. All too easy. Phelps' MP9 gets to the bomb site. Can't even stop the plant. I mean, if you're not tilted then, you're sure as hell tilted now.
Yeah, for NRG, they've built up some money. I mean, MIBR have done some damage. They could have a lot more in this situation, so the buy will come out.
I hope this is Daps. No, it's Tarek. Okay, hold on. Daps is under balcony.
Oh, wow, he's under balcony.
He's just under balcony taking gunfights.
Tarek gets there. Crazy spray control. He was like, yeah, that was content, boys.
Yeah. Could have done that eating cereal.
I casted that round.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you're in CSGO? Here's the kill though, first opening up on the 11th. This is MIBR trying to bounce back quick, trying to still engage with NRG. They want to fist fight. Despite being battered and bruised, they've gotten themselves a man advantage yet again. But if a 5v3 wasn't enough, then NRG know they still have a chance, and it's going to be a similar situation. They're taking A.
Yeah, let's see if it's right side site smokes or not. Cirque also is opping, so Fallen not necessarily advantaged in this situation. Cirque's going to throw out his smoke. Yeah, and they're both good. Great nades. Yeah, right side site smoke. CT's wide open, boys.
Always to make sure it's clear. Ooh, gaps in the smoke though. Easy for Fallen, you'd think. What?
Oh my god, that is like the worst possible situation. You can't be serious. Like literally hitting your mouse wheel there.
Bleh. Now the bomb's down. NRG with that CT control. Cirque hasn't actually extended to the depths of spawn, so he could still be very wary of a player close, but that's not the case. But the longer he's distracted with spawn, the more likely MIBR are to get into this retake. Ethan doesn't have eyes on them either, but they do hear the flashbangs. It's a matter of time before Cirque turns his head back, and now that he's lost his teammate, he has to. Oh, there's the first one. coldzera removed. Taco.
Gonna. Oh, no
Gets
time.
the headshot off of it, but no time, you're right.
Not a kit. And a spawn with the gun. That's about it. 10-1 for NRG. And another solid round on A. Dude, that boost was that boost was the round. If he doesn't jump up, he kills the bomb crossing. It's 3v2 in favor of MIBR. It was a great tactical exec from NRG, but they left a one spot, the exploitable spot open, and MIBR exploited it perfectly. And they had two players there to pull off that boost. That was just honestly so unlucky. I don't know what happened, if his mouse wheel was stuck on a half tick or if he just panicked a little bit and hit it, but literally he gets that kill, it's easy. Great, it's crazy, man, because it's a combination of how on earth does that happen? NRG playing well and MIBR getting unlucky. One of the most lopsided scorelines we've seen so far, and it's following a very lopsided scoreline on Inferno. So you want to infer that maybe it's not chance, but I think you contextualize some of these rounds, like it feels like there is some element of, well, what do you do about that? Close A ramp setup. They're correct again about the play. This time, smart from NRG to just go ahead and wide clear it before the smoke goes down. And felt is full blind. They are going to clear him, and he'll connect it. Double MP9 spray down.
Nicely done. That puts his team back into a position to actually contest this. It's not all lost. The bomb, not planted. Fur, I'd love to see how much of the smoke was actually in his face, spamming away on the Tech-9 Cirque. Unable to trade. So it's him and Ethan, 2v3. And there's a flank coming in as well from Taco on ramp.
Bomb's front default.
Yeah, not going to be easy to retrieve, especially now as Taco rounds the corner. But, oh, Ethan just barely gets away, and Taco's going to creep inwards. Taco, on the screen of Cirque, gets himself the first kill. Ethan has 3 HP and 2 CTs to take. The spam is good, but not enough. coldzera's still alive, and Fur behind him on full HP. Between the two, they'll get the job done, and MIBR have doubled their round count, 10-2 now.
That was a super sick shot from Fur. Stop the bomb plant, the kill that needed to happen on that previous round. Super nice. Through the smoke, I think, lined it up. I don't know if it was timing or if he had gone off the corner of the smoke, was able to see him a little bit. I don't know.
We saw both sides of the smoke, so I don't think he found a gap in that one.
Yeah, it was just kind of through it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
I don't
timing.
know if he walked through and then came back. It was also swift. But regardless, it's left us here in this situation where MIBR will rebuy. Double up setup.
Some of these rounds have been close. They don't have that much money left over.
Yeah.
So here's a small chance. It's going to have to be a decisive round, though, from MIBR.
And not just this one, but for what remains of the CT side. 5-10 on a CT side of Mirage is still a stretch. So, like you said, we're coming off of a lopsided score already.
They're going right back to these A plays, not dealing with mid whatsoever. Lots of CTs here.
Phelps being burned out. Reveals himself by putting down the smoke, and Tarek just more concerned on the entry. He doesn't clear the back of Firebox, and Taco's only going to get himself one. Fur's op again, though, in the midst of these executions, has been good at culling down the numbers and shaving down the health. Daps and Cirque both beneath 25. Cirque now down. Ethan, full HP, kind of blind, gets the kill. Fallen on the peak is tagged to 12, and he's got it. Ethan, again, going hard to keep his team in the advantageous position. coldzera still has some time, not much left. Doesn't have a kit currently on him. Daps in the closer of corners. Oh, just tucked away, burning off all the time he possibly can, putting Ethan into the position to clutch. And he absolutely will. There's no chance at a defuse. Even if he dies, it's all right. That's 11 for NRG.
That was a really bad miss from Fallen. Ethan, that player who just won the 1v1 should have been dead 100%. Fallen had him locked into a position, had cleared it slowly with the op, just missed an absolute sitter. So that was, yeah, I mean that round comes down to that exact kill. They also had a lot of people at A. Again, NRG are happy to take the fight to them. They know they've been able to bully their way in, even when it's close A ramp plays, even when they're running through the smoke, they're still able to win the rounds. So why not? If you're NRG, why not? Do another A take. Like, it's up to MIBR to figure it out.
Ooh. Hello, hello.
First boost CPL, initial kill, but Phelps gets killed A ramp. And this time he goes for the push. Cirque will be the one to take him out. Last round, it was Tarek, I believe. Looks like Cirque is still concerned. That's not a good flash, though. Oh, that was interesting. I wonder if he threw that flash like that on purpose so that he didn't have to turn from it. And he just wanted to make...
And the player in ramp would hear it.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was cool whether it's intentional or not, because we know what it did.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have gone purposely high with it. It's hard to say.
Should have been a kill.
Kind of got to hit those.
Wow.
Okay.
Even further damage now. Jump shot him. No need. Op turn shotgun. Keeps the hold locked down. Excellently done here by Taco to just pick up what was left of NRG. This T side is getting into the last few waning moments.
Looks like we've got some mercy rounds here.
Yep.
MIBR picked that up. They win the default. Taco gets a lot of value out of that op. Misses the first shot, but gets like tons of damage off the second one and cleans up the second kill as well. And yeah. So they, that's a strong one. And look at that. NRG actually have no money.
Yeah, it took 14 rounds to break them.
Right. Yeah, they finally have to save after all of that.
So they will be finishing off.
Or not save. They're forcing last round, obviously.
Stellar half with, what, 3 CZs, P250, and an ump. Enough grenades to just go all in on B site.
Oh, but it's just an op here.
Yeah. I mean, Taco will get one kill, sure enough, but as the op is on cycle, bomb's not even going to be planted. Fast rotation in from Coldzera, and Taco aggressively just using the op. Wow! Again through the wall. Beautiful op plays from Taco to close out this first half. 11 for the score. NRG, substantial lead.
What's wrong with his team, though?
I don't know, man. I don't have the answers.
They're just like not hitting shots or something.
I mean, even then, like the setups made sense. You know, we talked about how we had that close play on the A-bomb site.
They called it out.
Then finally, it's like, okay, close play isn't working. Let's put Fallen back on ticket where he had begun the half at. Even that didn't seem to work. We had a ridiculous 3 versus 5 win in the post plant. 2v2s as well picked up by NRG. Again, it's one of those moments. It's a bit of a cliche where you say like, but the rounds were close, and they were. It's undeniable.
Well,
they were.
There was
a couple of them, not the majority at all. Right, this was still NRG's half, hands down. But this could be closer than 11-4.
That's true. Full A exec here for MIBR. App's going to go ahead and play retake, just jump spotting. He's going to try to get a kill if he can, but he's most importantly just going to try to stay alive. And it's going to be a jungle side plan, actually. Cirque going down early, that's big. If they're going to play retake, they got to stay 5v5. Though, Breeze will try to make up for that. He gets that initial kill, and they can start to move in now.
Yeah, but he doesn't actually push through the jungle, so Fur still has that forward positioning. The plant's still good for him. Ethan's going to clear the corner towards ramp. Now the jungle player is activated, so they know he's there. Dap's going to jump on the bomb and try to stick the defuse. Only Fallen surviving in a 1v3, so he has no chance to stop it. NRG not even breaking a sweat with the retake here.
They go ahead and sneak that one out, no problem. They moved in. After plants were just fine for MIBR. They didn't push that hard for information, but they did get window control.
Yeah.
They were only pulled out once they realized that the CTs were going to go around. Breeze got his initial kill as well, so that's one of the 2 threats that was there. And then when they got on the site, it was all over. So MIBR will be forced to force an AK, a Galil, a Scout, 2 Deagles, some nades, some armor. Fallen, no armor. And what looks like kind of a fast connector split of sorts.
Wow, 3 kills for MIBR right now.
Yeah, they got owned.
They have a 4v2 in a matter of mere seconds.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Fallen's got to get out of there. Oh, boy. He's got the bomb and out.
He has no armor.
Yeah.
Not even a chance to run.
Ooh, Depps has a smoke. He's
Get your
got
gun
to
out.
figure out this timing. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Sees the shoulder, Taco bests him. Now it's all on Tarek.
Where do they take the bomb? They're worried. They don't know if it's going to be a flank. They don't want to get 1v3'd here. Tarek is moving in to the full dedication of A, which means CT spawn, very far from B. They could rocket back if they want to. MIBR do not want to get outplayed, but they are not close enough to stick together. If they take it this way. Flash goes over. Tarek, he's moved over to connector, an even better spot.
Going to actually get himself amidst it all. And if he can kill Coldzera at the bottom of middle, then the last two Ts are both on ramp.
Now he knows that they're going to be A.
Yep. Smoke on the cross. It's not going to be flawless. He's got himself a good gap to work with. Taco, obvious bomb planter. So he knows where that's at, and he should, based on the trajectory of the smoke that was just used on CT spawn. Uselessly, I might add.
Oh, he's going to be able to clear this. This is a kill.
Yeah, he gets Phelps,
He's
and then he knows
farther from
Taco's on the
this
site. He knows Taco's back here, and he's got it.
Oh
Tarek
my God.
1v3. I mean, you want to talk about chances and opportunities in close rounds? Well, here's another one. An opportunity taken by Tarek.
That was great positioning. I love that he moved over to connector after he came into CT. It was like from CT spawn, a little bit more obvious, but it was so unexpected for him to be waiting for the mid flank. Got that first kill. That was the smartest
That's the
play.
crucial one.
Yeah, and then everything else was just math. Like, he played odds there. Seeing off the corner of the smoke, saw that Taco probably didn't move from default, even though there was a gap on either side on the timing. Just assumed he'd fall back to Firebox, and then knew that, as you mentioned, the trajectory of the smoke came from A-ramp.
Which I don't get, because Tarek just shot off and killed Coldzera at the bottom of connector. So why are you smoking CT? Why are you giving away the last unknown position?
Yeah, I actually don't know.
Right?
Was it a smoke?
It was.
It was? Yeah, that's weird. That is weird.
I'm pretty sure. Now you have me second guessing
Well,
myself.
I
If
don't
it is
know.
a flashbang, then okay, it makes a little bit more sense. You know, try to blind and get Taco out from behind the plant box. But I thought I heard a smoke plume.
Hey, listen, if you get roasted on Twitter, it's not my fault.
Come at me.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Come at me, but not too aggressively, please. I do have feelings. Here we go, though. Another force buyback. Obviously, options running dry at a 13-4 score, but Phelps, who was boosted up into the window by Coldzera, gets the kill through Murder Hole and falls back to join the entirety of his team inside apartments. So we saw Tarek 1v3 clutch last round. What's he going to do in an essential 1v5 on the B-bomb site? Not entirely alone, with a bit of market support and Breeze. But Breeze is in this transition period now, running out of the market, getting over closer to the window. Tarek sees the utility go past him, and an excellent flashbang
We can't leave.
screws things over. Breezy clears the bomb site. Tarek's still good for another kill, potentially? No. Coldzera's going to best him. Ethan hops right into the bomb site. So a 3v2 for MIBR. And Breezy comes up from Van. Gets a kill, but falls. Taco over towards bench, blindsides him, and upgrades into the AUG. It falls on Daps to lead by example.
They haven't jumped up on Van just yet. Default plant. Coldzera's holding his angle. And there it is. Nice angle from Coldzera. Easily done. Well, not that easily. They did have to work for it.
Yes.
But they did work and earn it. And I feel like it's one of those situations where it would have been a much better CT side once again, but they didn't start on it. But no excuse, man. Like, CT side is not that difficult to Mirage. It's kind of hard, but not like 4-11 hard. It might be our pick up a round. All in is kind of lagging behind on kills at the moment. I can't tell if his desk is tilted or not.
You're still on that, eh? I think what it is I think they have separators in between the desks that are on a 45-degree angle. Yeah. So it's not the desk that's slanted,
it is the illusion,
but it's the sides. And because his is higher...
Wait, what?
See? This is like a...
Yeah, so it's an illusion.
Right, and it is an illusion.
Okay.
Yes. It's all an illusion.
The curvature of the table.
Yeah.
An uphill climb for MIBR. Enough money? No, not enough money to buy. NRG only have pistols. This is a flash. They're right about the site. Wow, they're running through this Molotov. That's kind of insane.
Coldzera to behind the box. He's gonna get swarmed. Good job. He's got himself 3 kills, 4 kills. Block him. And there's the 5th. Breezy alone with that P2 Fitty towards A. For a second, I thought they were just going to burn themselves to deny round bonus.
I almost thought they would take 100 damage. Yeah. They were like the Molotov, because right when the Molotov lands, you only take like 20 to 40 damage, depending on how quickly you run through it. when it's fully spread and you don't have, actually, does Molotovs, it's either Molotovs or
Incendiaries.
They do more damage.
Have armor penetration.
Yeah, a lot more armor penetration, or just any at all, something like that. Doesn't necessarily justify the cost, but it's just a small bonus that's interesting to know about. 1G's in the chat.
Another pistol round out of NRG here in the 20th. Still hanging on to their 13-6 lead. Round's a little bit better than the last. It's not a single P250, but rather a CZ Deeg and 3 USPs. Where are these pistols positioned? Both on the B site? Yes. Between Tarek and Breezy.
Right. The control coming out to be cleared. They're taking this round seriously. I don't think they're sure about how much money NRG have. They should be. I'm not entirely sure if they're confident. But nonetheless, it costs them nothing to play it safe. Taco takes about 10 damage there, left with 3. And his life, they retain BAP's control, which is important. They want to move in now. There's still a stack here. But the CTs are giving up each of their spots.
Zerk lucky to be alive, just trying to hide. Trying to draw them into Breeze, who's within the bomb site on the Deagle. And he's dropped the bomb. If only he blew Coldzera's head off, that would have been a hell of a play. But Taco gets another. 3 HP, manages to get himself 2 kills with it.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Props, 7-13 the score.
Dude, 7-13, he's got 20 kills. Hell of a game. I mean, Coldzera's up there too.
Yeah, you've got 20 kills on Taco, 21 on Coldzera. And the rest of the team, well, let's not talk about it.
Definitely don't want to. Pivotal rifle round here.
Yeah. This is going to be one of those turning points, potentially. Either MIBR sent packing in this series. Not home just yet. Or we're going to get this one even keel. And I was anticipating 3 maps, and I still want it. But it's going to have to be MIBR to give it to us.
We're working on lower mid by himself. I wonder if they're trying to get Phelps in the window again. This is something that they loved to do the last time they had Phelps on Mirage. But the previous rifle round that got them back into the C-side was when Phelps got in the window and he killed Cirque in the window. Once they do that, they really compromise any kind of passive setup the CTs want to use. So, and he's a very dangerous player once he gets in the window. So we'll see if that's part of the game plan or if they're just going to work into his sight. It looks like he is trying to work up to the window. Not jumped up quite yet. DPL this time. CTs have left this completely alone. Oh, but Tarek shuts down 1 of 2, including the bomb who are coming this way.
Yeah, and smokes it off as well. So this is going to, unfortunately for MIBR, cut off the Cat players. They do still have a man down by Van. That is Phelps, who's got himself a headshot. So it does very much fall on Tarek, who then helps Daps on the bomb site. Softens him up slightly and maintains that bomb control. Tarek doing so much of the heavy lifting from inside the apartments. Fallen 1 versus 3, currently inside of the B site, but dealing with 2 market players and the apartments with 15 seconds. It's just not going to happen. But unfortunately, it's not even like he has a safe route out. So he'll go down for the cause. 14th for NRG.
It was okay to be 2 players up in BAPS.
Yeah.
It may be a little bit risky for them to go 1 at a time, but Tarek got really aggressive, so he got, up close. They probably would have grouped up after that for the hit. It would have made more sense. In that situation, you kind of normally want to have the bomb with the majority, but it's also more risky to have the bomb at mid. So that's maybe a special circumstance where you have 2 in BAPS, 3 at mid, bomb in BAPS, and it all makes sense, except for if a CT pushes and they get that first kill for free. Great round from Tarek.
Oh, Ethan was so blind. You know he's begging for help, and sure enough, Cirque will get the opener. So a little bit of an initial aggression from NRG in middle, nets them in the 5v4, and Tarek has just picked up an additional kill by grabbing Taco towards Palace. So the remnants of MIBR in a 3v5, despite having all the utility in the world, because they never had a chance to throw it before losing 2 bodies, are going to have to find themselves some sort of an opening. But anyone on NRG even offer that? They're currently playing quite kerneled on the bomb sites. Just Tarek in the middle, floating on connector.
Standstill. MIBR options limited. And they've got to try to make a play. It's not going to be easy. Cold gets spotted. He'll go out for the CT smoke. assist teammates to come up connector. Can't really help with this right side peek. They don't know about stairs either. There's a lot to do. And time is ticking down. Bomb now, or sorry, smoke at the top of connector is also going to delay for time. They've once again spotted Coldzera here. Flash goes over, so they try to push through, and Fur does make the play.
Oh, but Tarek gets Fur because the Molotov misses the mark, doesn't force his feet, and Tarek force feeds the bullets through Coldzera's head.
He's been omnipresent in these last few rounds.
He's been on point, crisp and clean. 15-7, 8 map and match points.
Playing B, playing A, like that was them picking apart the defaults. The strats, again, not so bad for MIBR, but NRG smart about where to take the fights, and they're not afraid to be aggressive, which was one of the problems for MIBR in the first half. So, yeah, once again, a lot of contrast in a bad way for MIBR in this matchup. This round, they've got not a lot to work with. 5 different guns on the server, none of them amazing. Well, actually, sorry, there's 2 AKs at the very least, but not majority rifles. They look like they want to do a full A exec. They don't have a lot of utility, so they're going to just run out before the smokes bloom.
Yeah, and that's going to cost them. Fur, occupied with trying to clear Ethan from the staircase, has been killed. So 4v3. They do at least get some space on CT, and they look to extend that even. They're trudging along, pushing on, but by losing bomb, the whole play comes to a grinding halt. 4 versus 2, and NRG aren't going to let off the gas pedal. They know they have the remaining MIBR members pinned in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And with a minute on the clock, they'll just wait for the smokes to fade. Breeze's flank from ramp, almost found vision on the site. Coldzera's trying to create space, and he sees the shoulder. There's the chance, but he's down. Phelps clears out CT spawn on his own, but unfortunately has lost his teammate, and therefore the bomb. Sits on the 2K and dies in the attempt at the 1v2. That is NRG, 16-7 here on Mirage. An even more convincing score on the opening match, but all in all, one hell of a series from the North American boys.
They got to be very happy about that one. There was Fnatic in the last series where it got a little bit hairy.
Yeah.
We'll see them again next match. This was a much better showing from NRG. There's so many more positives to take away, especially on Mirage, which wasn't even their map pick. They look so much better as a team. And it's just, I've got so many questions for MIBR right now. I would love to just like interview them. I mean,
yeah,
it was, you know, where are their heads at? Why are they not playing so well? Where did they go wrong? Was it a mixture of being unlucky?
And it's not an anomaly anymore either.
Yeah.
You know, StarSeries is being a struggle, and Blast Sao Paulo, where we first saw them after the major. Right. Aim duel versus a bunch of Finnish kids.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're really good. So no easy feat, but you know, the path has not gotten any easier, unfortunately, for MIBR, and it won't from here either. This was a 1-1 matchup in terms of scores, so excuse me, or match wins. So they're down to the depths of the 1-2. Not eliminated just yet, but now facing that in the next round. So folks, first series done, but doesn't mean we're finished here on the B stream. Launders and I will return with Fnatic versus Vitality. Both those teams currently sitting at 2-0. Someone's securing playoffs. Who's it going to be? Well, we'll find out after the break.
Cool, right? Want to know where I got it? Well, look, go to cs.money. The trade platform and a marketplace at the same time. Just choose, click, and get. Good luck, bro. Armed and... Oh, hell yes.
Hellcase. Big update and new features in the case battles. Updated and convenient interface with new options. Up to 4 users can participate in one battle now. Create and customize your battles, any number and any type of cases. Choose the number of participants and invite your friends with a unique link. Watch the best drop and win everything.